everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to week 4. Now, I just want to remind you, some of you have not finished week 3 yet as I record this. So make sure that you log in and finish all the material for week 3 before moving forward to start on week 4. And I know that's kind of common sense, but I just want to make sure you're reminded of that, because if you jump ahead, you're not, of course, going to be able to grasp things as you should. It's not the layout of the course, and I want to make sure that we're keeping up with our work as best as possible. So there's a little note on that. Most of you overall are doing a really good job. I appreciate the effort that you're giving so far. We're only partway into the semester, so just keep up the good work. And as always, I'm here to help you if you have any questions. Happy to meet, happy to talk online, over the phone, via email, whatever works best for you. All right, so let's jump into week 4, preparing and delivering a speech. One of the most interesting weeks that we have in this course, and I'm going to get the view correct for you guys. And I want to make a note, and I'm going to use my little highlighter here because I think it's pretty cool. There's a couple of differences when you look at the video here, and I don't want to confuse you. So most of you have version 2 of the textbook. When I was recording this, I was using version 1 PowerPoint. There are no differences. They just changed the numbers up on us. So when you're looking at the video, it's going to say chapters 7 and chapter 8. In version 2 of the text, it's actually chapters 9 and chapters 10, which is, of course, what you need to follow. So no differences otherwise, no changes. Just know that that number change is there, and I highlighted it just so you guys are aware of it. So they just move chapters around when they change versions. So not a big deal, nothing different, just different numbers. So go ahead and watch the lecture, preparing and delivering a speech. But one thing that I really want you to concentrate on this week, and I think you'll get a lot out of it, is this video right here, stage fright. All right, stage fright. And I think it's really important to know about stage fright because in an online course, we don't get a chance to stand up in front of each other and talk or do a presentation. And many people have stage fright. So we need to make sure that we understand how to overcome the challenges associated with stage fright, because I think at some point in time in your career, you're going to have it. I've had it before, and I speak in front of people all the time. It's just learning how to manage it. So take a look at that video. I think it's really important. There's no test questions per se on it, but it's essential to know. All right, how to give a great presentation. Another video that I found. It's kind of old, but it's the same material that is used today as it was 100 years ago. So 7 presentation skills and tips to leave a great impression. All right, some more tips for presentation, stage fright, PowerPoint, some skills PowerPoint, some APA PowerPoint presentations, getting over your fear of public speaking. I'll actually change that video to move it actually to the main hub here, but lots of great information here. I just put a little folder just so it keeps it out of the way. Of course, you need to read chapter 9 and chapter 10 in your textbook, and then take a look at the PowerPoints if interested. And I have another note here, version 1 or version 2. So if you got the book used as an example, which I don't think any of you have, but you might have version 1. Screencast-O-Matic or ScreenPal, as it's now called, is actually how I record most of my lectures. You can use it as an option when you're doing your APA paper and presentation. Just do a screen record like I'm doing here. It's really simple, really easy, and you can upload it straight to YouTube. That's an option for you if you want to take a look at it, download it, and have it ready for your APA paper and presentation, which will be coming up here in a few weeks, which we'll talk about more as time goes on. All right, how to create an effective presentation using PowerPoint. Tons of information here, kind of information overload, but hopefully you can take advantage of it if you have a chance to take a look at these things. All right, we have 3 things that's due this week, and make sure you prioritize getting them done. Of course, you want to get your discussion post done before Wednesday at midnight, and I'll change that, should say midnight, not end of day. But get that in, your initial post Wednesday, and then your reply on Sunday. And Sunday is the 17th, so that's when both homeworks are due for Chapter 9 and Chapter 10. So we have a discussion and 2 homeworks this week. And I put another note in the announcement section to make sure that you're getting your initial posts in by Wednesday. Don't get them in late because points will be deducted. All right, gave some leniency at the beginning of the semester, but we're in the swing of things now, and you should be able to get those taken care of on time. Reach out if you have any questions. Keep up the great work. I appreciate all the effort, and I'm here to help you in any capacity that you might need. Thanks so much.